Welcome to this episode of Inside Friendship. I'm your host, Tanner Ramirez. In every show, we introduce to you the people and programs that make Frenship ISD a special place. Frenship ISD has so many teachers who make an impact on students every day. Another group who truly impacts every student on every campus throughout the Frenship District is the school board. This group of hardworking individuals work for the betterment of Frenship ISD.
My family and I, we have 3 kids, and all of them are, of course, in Frenship schools, and my wife's been very involved with the schools from the get-go with PTA. And over the years, we just fell in love with the Frenship community. Really, my wife and I, we went to the same ISD, went to the same schools, had a little bit different experience, and when we came over to Frenship, we just loved how everybody was a tiger. We really enjoyed that, and so, decided to become a school board member just because they had a fantastic team already. They really didn't need me on the school board, but with the team they had, decided that, hey, that's a way that we can, get involved and give back to the community.
My wife, she's been a teacher in this district for many, many years, since 1996 when we moved here, and both of my boys went all the way through school, and been very good to my family. So when I had the chance to make a decision to serve on the board, I thought this is my chance to give back to a district that's given to me and my family. But it all boils down to the kids. I wanted to be the best I could for the teachers, for the staff, the administration, and I always try to make decisions based on what's best for everyone. But when you see those kids and you see things they say about what they're doing at school and how much they appreciate their teachers and how much they appreciate the school district, that's what it's all about, and that's why I serve.
The biggest role that the school board plays in the community is we're here to set policy and to try to make sure that we support the administration and our staff and our faculty and basically give them every fighting chance and every tool that they could possibly need to further enrich our kids, and which is also investing in our future. So I think it's a very important role in the community. We're very fortunate to be the board that has such talented staff and administration that our kids, and you see the results of it.
Education is something that I think makes a community strong, especially a school district like Frenship. I mean, with the type of teachers and administrators and our kids that we have out here, it adds a sense of pride to the community, and I think that's real important.
Community service, or just giving back in general, is key, and I think that's such an important thing that we do, and we set the example for our kids. Education is so much more than just the academic side that they're learning in the classroom, but I think it's that sense of responsibility and that obligation to give back and to make it better than when we came. And so I think that I hope that my role on the school board, that I'm setting an example for others, that it's not just about yourself, it's about giving back to others and doing things that can help others. And I hope I'm leading by example in doing that.
I think it's important to show students that adults have the time in their careers and their lives to give back to the community and back to the school district. These students will go on to live and serve in other communities, and some may stay in this community. But either way, it's important for them to see that example, because we all know that as we provide leadership in a community, it's important to just serve in roles in which we can show that support and just give back and just be good examples.
The Frenship High track team is currently working hard to set the pace for success. Jacob Vilko investigated their preparation as they work hard to compete.
trying to focus on more stamina, more explosive stuff. We've been maxing out in the weight room, trying to focus on explosion through like blocks in our legs and just getting us more stronger, faster. Throwers are starting their throwing practices early instead of usually just in season. They're starting in off season. And then we're about to split into groups, which is like our sprinters with the 400 and then short distance, which is 200 and 100. So we're just starting everything early basically to just get ready. I am very excited. My excitement is out of the roof right now. We have a lot of potential individually, even team-wise. We have a lot of freshmen that are coming in that has a really good potential for the track team with us seniors leaving. So I'm just excited to see what this season brings, especially with COVID changing everything, but we are overcoming obstacles and just getting better every day and changing up our workouts, so I think it's going to be great. Well, my mom has always been involved in fitness, and I really started just the cardio running career in elementary school when I began triathlons and marathons. And in 6th grade when I got introduced to the track sport, it just really opened my eyes to how much I love running and how much running can bring me peace, calm, happiness. It just brings out like a determination and commitment of work ethic that I've never seen before in myself, and it just really has shown me how intense and passionate I can be about something and how I could overcome a hard, intense obstacle when I put my mind to it. And it's just, I've never been more committed, more passionate about something in my life. Track has just like guided me in everything I do, and let's see, academics, socially, just outside school life. It just has basically been a foundation to my character of work ethic, determination, caring, leadership. It's shown and it's developed who I am throughout the years.
We are the Frenship varsity cheerleaders, and we support our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Hi, I'm your host, Smokey Cole Bear, filling in for Smokey because after 75 years of...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Turns out there's much more to say. Nearly 90% of wildfires are caused by us humans being careless, dumping our used barbecue coals willy-nilly. I guess Billy was wrong. We did start the fire. That's why I respect Mother Nature and her trees, whether coniferous or new car scented. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
I already knew that I was gonna go to college, from a young age. I definitely want to major in political science. After that, I'm gonna get my law degree. Then I'm gonna come back to Detroit, boost the economy, become the mayor or something, try to make the situation better for other people. I feel like I owe it to the city. I'm determined, it's gonna happen. My name is Justin, and I am your dividend.
I love to sing. Is it just everyone else who does not love my singing? But the next story is about students whose voices we all want to hear.
Theater is a place where you get to express yourself and really dive into like the inner workings of people and how they think, and you develop these really great skills, and you develop a really good family too also. It's a lot of connection, and you learn how to just be a better person. It's also it's just so fun. Like the thrill of when you get a show done and you're clapping and everyone's, it's just the thrill of it is so good. And then when Learman claps and you get his praise and he's like, good job, it's just so reassuring. And you develop that confidence for yourself, because a lot of people aren't born with that, super confident, especially me, like I'm an introvert. So when I come to theater, it really helps me develop those skills and just become a better person in general.
I specifically am in charge of middle school theater, high school theater. I specifically direct the musicals and the Varsity One Act. I think that's one of the amazing things about theater is this idea that we start at one point and we get to this ultimate destination. But even watching the kids, if you saw Mamma Mia last year, watching their transformation from that show to this, it's insane. This show may be, I hesitate to say it, but this show may be my favorite show I've ever done. It's a feel-good show. It's based around Jesus and his parables, but more than anything, it's more about connection. This idea that we can all connect through these stories. We can connect through this guy. So it's one of those shows that starts off silly, man, it'll make you laugh consistently. And then at the end, I mean, we know the story of Jesus. So at the end, it will also rip your heart out.
He's a really great director. He's really good at relating to the students, because some teachers are like, I'm here to teach you and that's it, and I'm the adult, I'm your superior or whatever. But Learman's really good at relating and connecting to the students and helping them with anything that they need, like especially with character-wise, like if you need help, just I don't know how to play this character, then he helps you like dive deep into the empathy behind it, develop those skills so you can better play those characters.
We have after-school rehearsals every day, and even though it does take up some time and some work, it's one of the best things that I've ever been a part of, and I've never really had anything that I enjoy doing as much as now. Like I was always put in sports as a kid, but now it's just like one of the best things that anyone could ever do, really, because this is a whole nother family to me, and it's just a really great thing to be a part of.
There is still a chill in the air right now, but that does not stop these boys of summer. Let's watch.
See me yet? Hey, see me yet? See me yet? Right. Nobody calling my name, remember. Thought I was going insane, but then a feeling I cannot explain became my frame of mind, not the same pretender. I am the thunder, the rain, descender, the power that came within a flame. I'm drained, I'm feeling like David. All of these Philistines finna taste it. I've been way down in my feelings. Gotta been handle my business. Anybody putting money on me to win, double down on their winnings. I've been real from the beginning. Never seeing your percentage, cause you never saw the beginning. Trust me, you did. None of y'all got it. Our body, the weakest, be thinking the lightest. You can't see me.
Well, these guys are excited. Our season got cut short last year, and so they've been working hard. They've been looking forward to playing, and they've had a great off season. They, like I say, worked really hard, and they're excited to play and can't wait to get started.
His decisions beating me down in the fetal position. I decided I'ma beat opposition. Speak on my life on the beat and they listen. Put it on me to see me to fruition. All of y'all blocking, ain't got no option. Running through haters, my power's a lie. Barriers dry, life was the knock in the face.
I've been playing it my whole life, so, you know, I guess it's cliche to say, you know, baseball is my life, but it really is. You know, I put in countless hours of practice for it, and, you know, a lot of hard work. So, you know, it's like I said, it's cliche to say it's my life, but I mean, it really is. I've been playing it forever, so it's more than just a game to me. You know, my parents have invested so much in it that if I played it like it was just a game, I feel like I'd be doing them a disservice. So, you know, it's my life.
Baseball means a lot. You know, there's the competitive, the win, and all that, and that's great. But you know what? Baseball is more than that. There's so many life lessons that are taught in the game of baseball, and I think it's really important. I think it's great for our kids. It's great for our players. You know, they learn a lot about themselves, and yeah, I think it means a lot.
Can't see me. Never that. Can't see me.
You know, we're not really, I mean, it's the second day, so we're not too ready, but I wouldn't want us to be ready because then something would be weird. But, you know, we're going through some drills and stuff like that. You know, right now we're hitting BP on the field, just seeing a live arm. And so once we get an actual pitcher on the mound, you know, we'll be kind of in tapped with our timing and stuff like that. But, yeah, so we're doing that. And the next week we start scrimmages, and so hopefully we'll be more, you know, further along is where we need to be.
On your best day, today or the next day, never that, can't see me. Hey. Never that, can't see me. Hey. Never that, can't see me.
Hey, Linda. Hey.
What is it, boy?
What's our plan for tornado, huh? You know, the things that spin, like this.
Do you need to go out?
No, Linda, focus. I'm getting dizzy here.
Are you hungry? Do you want some food?
Food! You want to store some food? Great plan, smart human.
Your pet can't help you plan for a natural disaster, but prepare.adcouncil.org can. Click below to make a family emergency plan that includes your pet.
Oh, listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun?
Friendship Nation! Let's go Tigers! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation! Friendship Nation!
You are watching Friendship.tv.
So far, we've introduced you to students who are athletes and vocalists. Now meet those unique individuals who can act.
Theater
Theater is a place where you get to express yourself and really dive into like the inner workings of people and how they think, and you develop these really great skills, and you develop a really good family too also. It's a lot of connection, and you learn how to just be a better person. It's also it's just so fun. Like the thrill of when you get a show done and you're clapping and everyone's, it's just the thrill of it is so good. And then when Learman claps and you get his praise and he's like, good job, it's just so reassuring. And you develop that confidence for yourself, because a lot of people aren't born with that, super confident, especially me, like I'm an introvert. So when I come to theater, it really helps me develop those skills and just become a better person in general.
I specifically am in charge of middle school theater, high school theater. I specifically direct the musicals and the varsity one act. I think that's one of the amazing things about theater is this idea that we start at one point and we get to this ultimate destination. But even watching the kids, if you saw Mamma Mia last year, watching their transformation from that show to this, it's insane. This show may be, I hesitate to say it, but this show may be my favorite show I've ever done. It's a feel-good show. It's based around Jesus and his parables, but more than anything, it's more about connection. This idea that we can all connect through these stories. We can connect through this guy. So it's one of those shows that starts off silly, man, it'll make you laugh consistently. And then at the end, I mean, we know the story of Jesus. So at the end, it will also rip your heart out.
He's a really great director. He's really good at relating to the students, because some teachers are like, I'm here to teach you and that's it, and I'm the adult, I'm your superior or whatever. But Learman's really good at relating and connecting to the students and helping them with anything that they need, like especially with character-wise, like if you need help, just I don't know how to play this character, then he helps you like dive deep into the empathy behind it, develop those skills so you can better play those characters.
We have after-school rehearsals every day, and even though it does take up some time and some work, it's one of the best things that I've ever been a part of, and I've never really had anything that I enjoy doing as much as now. Like I was always put in sports as a kid, but now it's just like one of the best things that anyone could ever do, really, because this is a whole nother family to me, and it's just a really great thing to be a part of.
If there is one thing you can depend upon with Friendship Tigers, it is that they have a heart for their community.
So you have to meet height and weight and age restrictions first and foremost. You have to be at least 16 years old, and if you are 16, you need parental permission for it. A minor consent form needs to be signed. And if you're 17, you can choose to donate if you would like to. All you need is some kind of a photo ID, and also you need to be healthy so that whoever you're donating blood to doesn't get any illnesses if you are ill.
Okay, blood is really used for a variety of purposes for leukemia patients, cancer patients, young children, all ages, all ethnicities, all experiences, car accident victims, trauma victims, women in childbirth. And so that blood, 1 pint of blood here can save up to potentially 3 lives.
I just know how much donating blood can impact a life or a couple of different lives. My mom works in the medical field, and I've talked to lots of doctors and friends of hers that have said that donating blood, just even one portion, could possibly save a life. So it's a good cause.
Well, I've helped orchestrate blood drives at Frenship High School for the last 14 years, and I think we've seen some stellar students that come each year. They come with true intent, with purpose, ready to save lives, to give back, and to do something completely selfless.
I think that donating blood is probably the best gift that you could give to someone, because essentially you're saving their life. Especially right now when hospital beds are kind of scarce and our hospital availability is limited. And so if you can donate blood and restore our hospitals with the blood banks that they need, then you're essentially saving lots of people's lives. There's no greater gift you could give than your blood, which is essentially a tissue. So you're donating a part of your tissue or a part of your organs to someone else. That's what you're doing. And something that's cool about the blood drive is that when they do use your blood, you'll get a notification in the mail that says, your blood was just used today to save X patient from this procedure. And so you'll even know if they got to use your blood and how it was used. It's really cool.
I just want to say thank you to Frenship High School students, staff, and our community for being so generous with their time with this life-saving effort of donating blood for the last 14 years. It's just been an honor to see this happen in our community. This year in particular, we had a huge cry from our community and from our parents who walked in our doors and came to participate to help during this pandemic year. So thank you, Frenship Tigers.
Thanks for joining us today. If you know of a great story about Frenship ISD, let us know. Share your story ideas by calling or emailing. Also, be sure to follow Frenship ISD on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you on the next edition of Inside Frenship.
Tigers, let's fight! Get louder! Blue, white, hey! Tigers, let's fight! Get louder! Blue, white, hey! Tigers, let's fight! Don't hear you! Blue, white, hey! Tigers, let's fight! Blue, white, hey! Tigers, let's fight! Blue, white, hey! Tigers, let's fight! Frenship ISD. Seek perfection, capture excellence.
How's your day going, man? Watch out!
The first step to stop the bleed is to call 911. For superficial wounds, check the scene, assess the wound, and apply pressure. For deep wounds, check the scene, assess the wound, and pack and apply pressure as needed. For guidelines on how to use a tourniquet and for more information, go to www.stopthebleed.com.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.